Hello, evening, hello. Proper excited tonight. I'm really excited. This is like the first week I've been doing the quiz where I've not been frantically like doing questions or typesetting or doing any of the design work like in the minutes or hours leading up to the quiz. It was all finished about 7 o'clock tonight. So I've been dead cocky for the past 2 hours having a drink. So watch the wheels fall spectacularly off this evening. Right, that'll teach me. So hello people, I'll do some hellos in a minute. I want to get cracking. So welcome to the quiz. If you're new, welcome. Anyone that's new is a welcome. You're more than welcome. Let me give you the layout of what's going to happen tonight. So what you're going to have, 5 rounds. There is going to be round 1, entertainment, then a bit of pick and mix, then sport, then celebrity pictures. Celebrities as children, we love them. And round 5, take a punt, where you basically get to gamble. What has your quizzing experience been like so far? Do you feel like you need the extra points, or do you want to play it safe? It's entirely up to you. The magic number you are looking for this evening is 50. So you're looking for 50 points. No bonuses, anything like that. But like I say, at the end, there's that take a punt, which could be worth 10 points or could be worth 5 if you want to play it safe. And then just before we kick off, probably best for new people, we do a little bit of housekeeping. So, housekeeping, right. Don't post any answers in the comments section, please. I'm going to read out all the questions. We're going to do the answers together, so you mark yourselves or swap your papers. But please, no answers in the comments section. So then, if you miss any questions, I'm a bit excited, so I might be talking a bit quick tonight. But if you miss any questions, we're going to do some catch up at the end. Fluent Code, Dogma. Was it Dogma? Was that from Dogma, or was it from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? But it could be Dogma. It could be Dogma. You might be right. Right. So then we're going to do some questions at the end. But yeah, you're looking for 50 points. 50 points. So let's skip on to round 1. Apparently it was Dogma. But yeah, great film. Round 1. And so, your intro for round 1. So what I'm going to do is, first 5 questions, they're going to be kind of on the screen, and they're going to stay on the screen. So anyone that's late, because usually there's people late every single week, it's not a problem, they get a chance to kind of catch up. So, your question 1 for this evening is: The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are sequels to which 1977 movie? That is, The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are sequels to which 1977 movie? Oh, 3 minutes past 9 and the first question's done. Absolutely smashing it this week. Right. Question 2. Entertainment again, remember. Which British female singer has had albums called 19, 21 and 25? Which British female singer has had albums called 19, 21 and 25? And it is Garston in Liverpool. Wow. So I don't think I know who you are because the name's Phasma online, but yeah. So I'm from Walton originally, which is north side. So you're south side. Question 3. Staying Alive, Night Fever, and How Deep Is Your Love are songs by which singing brothers? Staying Alive, Night Fever, and How Deep Is Your Love are songs by which group of singing brothers? But I did used to go swimming in Garston. I went to school in St Margaret's in Egbert. If you're from Garston, you'll know that. So I went to school St Margaret's, Egbert, and we went swimming in Garston. There you go. You work with Keith and Helen. There you go. Cool. Nice. Question 4 is: Jason Donovan and Philip Schofield have both been, does that say both or Booth? Both there, Booth there. Jason Donovan and Philip Schofield. The wheels are falling off and it's 9:05. Marvellous. Jason Donovan and Philip Schofield have both been the lead in which musical? Is it A, Cats, B, Phantom of the Opera, or C, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? Jason Donovan and Philip Schofield have both been the lead in which musical? A, Cats, B, Phantom of the Opera, or C, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? Your question 5. Which cult 90s TV show centered around the murder of high school student Laura Palmer and its investigation by FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper? Which cult 90s TV show centered around the murder of high school student Laura Palmer and its investigation by FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper? That is a damn fine cup of coffee. Hint. It's not coffee, by the way. Evening, Ronnie and Roseanne. Right, so there are your first 5 questions. If you are new, you're probably thinking, whoa, there was 10 questions in entertainment. You're right, there are. Let me explain. So, we're going to do a thing now for the next 5 questions in entertainment where you're going to try and guess the movie by the plot. So let's get cracking. You'll figure out what I mean straight away. It's all a bit of fun, but you'll kind of figure it out straight away. Right, so what movie is this? Old man pretends to teach teenage boy martial arts to make him do chores. Old man pretends to teach teenage boy martial arts to make him do chores. What movie is that? In something of a thirst for my quizzes, I'm being asked to give a shout out to a cat. Ozzy, happy first birthday, Ozzy. Meow. There you go. Question 7. Round 1, question 7. A large iceberg's peaceful, calm life comes to an abrupt end as a large ship collides with it. A large iceberg's peaceful, calm life comes to an abrupt end as a large ship collides with it. What film is that? Question 8. 2 tiny blokes take 3 very long films to return a piece of unwanted jewellery. Looking for the first film. 2 tiny blokes take 3 very long films to return a piece of unwanted jewellery. Just give us the first film of that one. Round 1, question 9. Innocent staff turned into teapot, clock and candlestick rely on Stockholm Syndrome to save themselves. Innocent staff turned into teapot, clock and candlestick rely on Stockholm Syndrome to save themselves. If you are new, my rounds generally just get a little bit harder. They start easy and get harder throughout the rounds. And then last one, number 10, and I'll leave these up. I'll leave them up on the screen. 10. Old man with balloons abducts young boy after his wife leaves him. There's a dog involved. Old man with balloons abducts young boy after his wife leaves him. There is a dog involved. I'll leave them on the screen for a sec. I am saying a very quick hello to John and Sally Gwilym. Hello again. So I think you've had enough time on that. Remember, at the end, there's a little bit of repeat, much to some people's need. There we go. Round 2. So round 2 is a little bit of I think I've called it pick and mix. So there's a little bit of everything. It's a picture-based round. A little bit of everything. Name this, name that, name the other. You'll get the idea. Starts off easy. Gets hard towards the end. But yeah, here is round 2, question 1. What restaurant chain is this clown synonymous with? What restaurant chain is this clown synonymous with? Round 2, question 2. Oh, you're probably thinking, oh, what's he going to ask? What state? Who are they? Left to right, right to left? What years were they president? No. What country will you find Mount Rushmore in? What country will you find Mount Rushmore in? See, it's a nice quiz, isn't it? It's all right. Tell your friends. It's all right. It's good fun. A couple of tricky ones, but you know. It'd be boring at the end if everyone was like kind of like 49 out of 50. Question 3. What country's flag is this? What country's flag is this? Now, question 4. I might be starting to turn the heat up on a couple of you a little bit here, just if you're not sure, I'm sorry, but here we go. What clothing company logo is this? I have removed the words. What clothing company logo is this? Well, I say I have, someone else has. Some of you might still be smashing it. Some of you might be thinking, do you know what? 14 out of 14 so far. Here we go. Question 5. What European city is this? What European city is this? We had a couple of amazing scores last week. We had, I think the winning scores was 47. Both teams, two teams scored 47 last week. Question 6. This is the logo of which Premier League football team? This is the logo of which Premier League football team? I'm just checking my phone as well. Sorry with the silence. I'm just checking my phone because this is what I normally get comments about, like kind of sound quality or something like that. But so yeah, hopefully it's all alright. We're going to move on to question 7. Which company logo is this? Which company logo is this? Oh, I know it. Oh, I know it. So that was 7. And here is 8. Which country is this the flag of, please? Thank you, Tom. Which country is this the flag of, please? Question 9. Half the fun is you guys guessing what the question's going to be. It's Germany. It's Berlin. What is the name of this monument in Berlin? This very, very famous monument. What is the name of the monument in Berlin? And finally, in round 2, what US city is this, please? What US city is this? I've got silly lemons, evening mate. I've got them on the comments. Been there. Yeah. True story. Yeah, there was always going to be a Germany Berlin question in this evening because I should have been on a plane going to Berlin today. I should be in Berlin this evening drinking. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. There's always a few months' time, whatever. Berlin's not going anywhere. Neither's my thirst. So that was round 2. Evening gym, should say evening gym. You and me, mate, soon. Yeah, Berlin. So that was round 2. Let's do round 3. So round 3 is your sports round. Evening sports fans. Danny Murphy, look at him, still not interested, playing it cool, Danny lad. So yeah, we did a sports round last week. Someone requested a couple of weeks ago a sports round. I must admit, I was a bit dubious about doing a sports round because of the kind of the breadth of kind of the audience playing. I thought a sports round might alienate people, but I took a punt myself last week, did a sports round. Turns out it went really well, quite popular. So I had another idea for the same kind of sports round. So here we go. I'm getting boos from Bev. Bev, I'm one of your biggest fans, and you boo me in the comments. Is that because I mentioned Danny Murphy? Oh, Bev, we're gonna have to have words, flower. Right, here's your question. Let me just queue up my question on my right. London 2012 was a huge success for Team GB. Can you name these gold medal winners, please? London 2012 was a huge success for Team GB. Can you name these gold medal winners? Turns out Bev is not a fan of sports in general. Just wait till that knee gets better. You'll be flying. Don't worry about it. So yeah, London 2012, huge success for Team GB. Can you name these gold medal winners, please? Hopefully, like me and my family, you went to the Olympics or tried to go or stuff. I went, saw a few things. Really nice. bumped into in the Olympic Park. I went to the Olympics with my wife, and we took my mum and dad. We took her mum and dad on different days. Yeah, we saw a few different things. We took some clients at the time. We were kind of work thing and stuff as well. That was nice. I was in the Olympic Park, and I literally bumped into what was his name? Chad Lecluse, the South African swimmer. You may not remember him. He was like he kind of won. I don't even know what he won. It was like the 200 meters breaststroke or something. He won one of the major events, and he wasn't a favourite, but he won it. But you may not remember him. But it was his dad. His dad was going balmy on the commentary next to Claire Balding. Thank you. So yeah, I met him. I met him, the gold medal winner, days after he won his gold medal, and I talked to him about how much of a legend his dad was. Which I'm sure he was like, yeah, cheers, mate. Everyone keeps talking to me about my dad. I've just won a gold medal. Me, just won a gold medal. You want to talk to me about my dad? Evening, Dad. By the way, my dad's playing tonight. Evening, Dad. I'm reliably informed that my dad is also drinking a Peroni as well. So yeah, my dad's playing the quiz, having a Peroni. So here you go, Dad. This one's for you. Cheers. Chin chin. Right. How are we fixed, people? Probably come back to that, I imagine. Jez on the comments. Evening, Jez. I was on the tube with the USA basketball team. What? I mean, you're pretty tall anyway, but what? How did that work? What do they do? Just lie them lengthways on one in each carriage or something? How have they done that? Anyway. Mate, you haven't met Michael Jordan, have you? If you've met Michael Jordan, I'll be sick. Right, let's move on. Round 4. I enjoyed round 3. It was good fun, that. Right, round 4. Celebrities as children, celebrities as younger versions of themselves, celebrities as teenagers. We still haven't quite settled on a name for the round, but if you are new, you're going to get the idea pretty quickly. Can you tell me who this is, please? That is round 4, question 1. Can you tell me who that is, please? Round 4, question 2. Who is this? Got someone saying I can't play tonight. I've gone to bed early. And then they've sent me a picture of themselves in bed saying can't play. We've gone to bed early, and sent me a picture of themselves in bed. Now, I'm tempted to give it a massive compliment and say, my word, how much weight have you lost? But it wouldn't matter because she wouldn't hear me anyway because she's not playing. So there you go. So I can't tell you how, there you go. I can't give you a compliment because you're not playing. Question 3. Who is that middle-aged woman? It's not a middle-aged woman, it's just me making just ridiculous fun of a choice of spectacles for what is clearly an early teenage girl. Kobe Bryant was on the tube. How are you telling me this story over YouTube comments when we've spent hours together in locked vehicles and you are telling me this story on YouTube? You need to work on your anecdotes, sunshine. That was number 3. This is number 4. Who's that? quick hello to Pam as well, my little cousin Pam. Number 4 reminds me of Pam. She used to look like that when she was a kid. But yeah, quick hello to Pam. She smashed it last week. I think she came 3rd. I think she had like 7 Weetabix for the tea or something. Number 5. Look at this guy. Look at him. Just doesn't give a whatever. I always get this the wrong way around as well. I try and start this round with easy ones and go hard, but then what I think is easy and hard, apparently every week without fail, is completely different to what you guys think is easy and hard. So sorry about that. But here is round 4, question 6. That's 4, question 6. Hello to Jem, Stu and Tash. So there must be some kind of technology hooking you guys up there. Jem and Stu and Tash. What, Tash is like what? The WhatsApp video call or something? Or there must be some kind of technology hooking up there. Speaking of that, I last week it was Hannah and Doug and Pippa were doing the whole kind of like connecting via WhatsApp. Pippa, if you're playing, say hello in the comments, Pippa. So that's 6. 7. And so that was 7 and 8. See, I think that's tough. Yeah, I think that's pretty tough, that one. Or not. And 9 is coming up. This is 9. Hey, there's Pippa. How you doing? Pip from Cambridge. Sat with Gin, playing for number 12. There you go. So there's 9. 10. Have that. Oh, I've got Misha. My mate Misha saying not fair. What's not fair, mate? What's not fair? Oh, you're going back to the sport, aren't you? Right, sorry, Mish. I won't do sports. I thought that sports round was all right. I bet you loads of you scored at like 7, 8, 9 out of 10, maybe 8, 9 out of 10. I bet you loads of you have 7 at least. Got to be scoring 7 on that. I won't do sports next time. Sorry, mate. I won't do sports. Shall I do like kind of underground punk bands from the Bronx or something? Would that be a better round for you, Mish? Don't worry, everyone. I'm not going to do that. I'll record a special version just for Mish, and we'll do that. So that's number 10. Right. Now, here's a little treat for you. Here's a little treat. So every week I am making fun. Or, well, am I making fun? I'm showing you pictures of celebrities as okay, there'll be no sports next week. Right, no sports next week. I'd show you every week. I show you celebrities as kids and stuff, and kind of maybe pictures they don't want to be seen, but they're famous, and the pictures in the public domain and all that kind of stuff. So I show you these pictures every week. So there's absolutely no points for this question. It's not even a question. Have that. Just to even things up slightly. Are you guessing who that is yet? Would you like a clue? Does that help? There you go, there's your clue. So there you go, that's just to even things up slightly. Bit of karma. Little bit of karma. Right, so we are now, believe it or not, we are now on to round 5. It's your final round this evening. I'll just explain it briefly. There is only 5 questions in round 5. Each question is a topic, and there's a play it safe question within that topic for 1 point, or a take a punt question, which is worth 2 points. Answer 1 question only, please. Just 1 question. If you decide to take it easy in question 1, you can take a punt in question 2. You can take it easy in question 3. You can take a punt in question 4. Judge each topic as it comes. You don't need to stick to taking it easy or taking a punt. But basically ask yourself the question, where are we at so far? I think it's been about 40 points so far. So where are we at? Are we early 30s and need to take a risk? Are we late 30s and we're kind of feeling a bit confident and just want to kind of play it safe? So yeah, here we go. Right, I think I've explained that. Silly Lemons, that picture was taken the day before we took you to Crazy House. Oh, the innocence. Mate, you've no idea. The Silly Lemons is the man who destroyed me. There you go, in a nice way. Right, question. Here we go. Right, so this is round 5. You're going to get the idea if you are new. It's not a problem. Round 5, question 1. Your topic is Harry Potter. Play it safe. At which London station do you catch the train to Hogwarts? You can answer that question for 1 point. Or, if you're feeling a little bit confident, what is the animal in the symbol of Gryffindor House? What animal is the symbol of Gryffindor House? Hello to the Oxleys who are playing the quiz. The people I know, that the Applebee's or something. I think it was the Applebee's. I don't really know them, but by some real fluke, they kind of run a dried fruit thing. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago? And it turns out I've been buying their dried fruit to keep me going, and they've been playing the quiz. Real kind of lovely coincidence. But I wonder if they're still playing. So that was your question. That was round 5, question 1. There are just 4 more questions left in the quiz. How are you feeling? Round 5, question 2. Capitals is the topic. What is the capital of Thailand? If you think you know the capital of Thailand, it could be worth 1 point. Please only write down 1 answer. No matter what the topic is, you write your answer in 1 question only. Are you taking it easy, or are you going to take a punt? Play it safe, take a punt. Play it safe, take a punt. Only one answer, please. Just write down 1 answer. No fallbacks. If you take a gamble and you get it wrong, that's on you. But I trust you. So capitals. What is the capital of Thailand? Or, slightly more difficult question, of course it is. It's worth double the points. What is the capital of Vietnam? Capital of Thailand for 1 point, or what is the capital of Vietnam for 2 points? Your question 3, round 5, question 3 is all about technology. Your play it safe question for 1 point. Which British computer scientist invented the World Wide Web? Which British computer scientist invented the World Wide Web? Or, do you want to take a punt on this one? Which British industrial designer created the product designs for the iPod, the iPhone and the iPad? Made by an American company, probably built in China, but it was a British designer who designed the iPod, the iPhone and the iPad. Very famous British designer. So, very famous British man invented the internet, or very famous British man invented the thing that's probably in most of your pockets. You might even be playing this quiz on one of them. But yeah, he was a Brit. Round 5, question 4. The Applebee's. Bertie, that's a new name. The Applebee's are loving it, eating a bag of chocolate-covered peanuts. Whoa. Don't eat your profits, Bertie. Don't eat your profits. Don't do it, lad. Round 5, question 4. Your topic is France. You can play it safe. You can answer this question. What does je ne sais pas mean in English? What does je ne sais pas mean in English? Or, if you'd like to take a punt, what does Mardi Gras mean in English? Answer one question only. What does Mardi Gras mean in English? Definitely not doing a sports round next week. Oh, the abuse. It's all good natured. I know. You don't do sports. You've got bad knees. You've got bad backs. You've not watched any sports since Daley Thompson. Yeah. I'll do questions about Fatima white bread. So yeah, je ne sais pas or Mardi Gras. Evening, Kane. Hello, mate. See, if you know them, you know them. If you don't know them, you don't know them. I've got someone on, Adam, on the comments saying in the previous round, the technology, he'd have swapped the questions round. There you go. So he clearly thinks that question, the take a punt was the easier one. So, there you go. Kane's gone all in for 2 points. Not Kane. Adam's gone all in for 2 points. Oh, yeah, do you know, I'd not even thought about it, mate. The Mardi Gras, it was boss, wasn't it? Was it Duke Street? It wasn't Seal Street, was it? Was it Duke Street the Mardi Gras was on? What a club. What a nightclub. What a club. So much has reminded me of a club I used to go to. That type of club, you had to sign the leather-bound kind of, as you went in, you had to, for fire restrictions, you had to sign the leather-bound book when you went in. Oh, amazing place. Right, off Bolt Street. I know it was off Bolt Street, that's what I mean. Was it Seal Street or was it... anyway, I think it was Duke Street. Anyway, right, last question. Here we go, last question. Oh, glitter! I've only gone and dropped some glitter on you. The topic is Strictly Come Dancing. which is, I don't know, the opposite of technology. So it's something for everyone. So play it safe for a point. Which celebrity won the first series of Strictly Come Dancing on BBC One in spring 2004? Spring? Did he say spring? Yeah, I did say spring. It didn't used to be a Christmas thing. They moved it when it got popular. But the first series in 2004, which celebrity won the first series of Strictly Come Dancing? That's actually quite a popular quiz question. So if you've been to many quizzes in pubs, remember them? Then, you may have heard that question. So that I'm confident. I mean, it's the last question of the quiz anyway. So if it is a bit hard, if you're thinking, "Oh, hey John, that's a bit hard, lads," then it's the last question of the quiz. So it's the last question. It should be hard. Round 5, question 5. Or do you want to take a punt? I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, he's gonna ask who was the pro partner of that celebrity. I'm not gonna ask that. You can have 2 points if you can name any other celebrity from that series. Because I think that's a pretty difficult question. If you can name more than one celebrity from that series, it's still just 2 points and you're showing off. All right. So name any other celebrity from that same series. So BBC, Strictly Come Dancing, 2004, spring 2004, first series. Which celebrity won it? Will get you 1 point. Name any other celebrity from that original first series and you can have 2 points. Choose your celebrity wisely. Right, that's it. There you go. It's not 50 questions, is it? I think it's like 45 questions. But so there you go, 45 questions, 50 points on offer. That is it. Let me queue up my slides. Right. Do you want some repeats? You probably do. It's not a problem. So yeah, I'm happy to kind of do comments or like text message, Facebook Messenger. Some people know me, some people don't. But if you don't, then comments on I point down there because that's where they are. Not a problem. We'll read them out. Give me, say we, it's me and Alison. Hello.
Hi.
There she is. Give it some. Go on.
Hi.
This is national YouTube. There's at least 9 people watching this. Give it some welly. So yeah, we'll collate. I'll give you a couple of minutes. No, I'll give you 90 seconds. That's what I'll do. I'll give you 90 seconds to say which questions you want repeated again. Then I'll repeat them, and then we'll do some answers. In the meantime, have some soothing sunflowers. Right, okay. Thank you for all chipping in. Happy to oblige where we can. Yeah, some of you from last week, you've remembered the incident of the kitten with the fleas. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, someone just pointed out there's still a fly buzzing around one of these sunflowers. So yeah, they're kind of they're stalking me. So, right, we are gonna crack on with. I'm gonna pop this up. There we go. I'm going to pop that up for 30 seconds. Round one questions. Well, you read them. You read them. You don't need me to read them. So I'm going to give you 10 more seconds on that. And then I've had loads of requests for different pictures on round 2, the pick and mix. So I'm just going to fly through the entire round. Nice and quick on this. I'm really sorry, but we're going to do it nice and quick. So, round 2, question 1, name the restaurant. Round 2, question 2, name the country. Round 2, question 3, name the country. Again. Round 2, question 4, name the fashion brand. Round 2, question 5, name the European city. Round 2, question 6, name the Premier League football club. Round 2, question 7, name the company. Round 2, question 8, name the country. Round 2, question 9, name the monument. In Berlin, in Germany, name the monument. And round 2, question 10, name the US city. No one wanted round 3, the sports round. Again, you really do hate sports. I get it. Right, so what were the numbers in round 4? Celebs, 5, 7, and 8 I've got. 5, here we go. Boom, 5. That is round 4, 5. This is 5, someone wanted 6. This is round 4, question 6. Who is that? Someone wanted 7. This is round 4, question 7. And that is round 4, question 8. This is round 4, question 9. And the last request was the difficult one. That is round 4, question 10. So I think we've done them all. think we've done all the... Yeah. Should probably say a little tale from last week. I finished the quiz last week, and I got a text message from a mate of mine saying, "Mate, I am really, really sorry about my mum." And I was like, "Why? What's going on?" And he was like, "Well, she's been answering all the things on. She's been answering all the questions in the comment section on YouTube." And I was like, "She really? I didn't see anyone doing it. And normally you guys let me know, so I kind of say, 'Can you stop doing it?' And stuff." And he was like, "Yeah. Every question she was answering kind of on YouTube. I'm really, really sorry if she spoilt it." And I was like, no, don't worry about it. And then I realised the next day, I woke up the next day and was like, check the comments and all that kind of stuff, and I couldn't see what he was on about. But I went to the comments of the previous week, and it was alright. It turns out she'd been playing the previous week's game. So she'd pressed play on the previous week's game and been playing along as though it was live, and was answering all the questions in the comments section. So yeah. So anyway, I said I wouldn't name him, but that doesn't stop me from naming her. So Sue, I believe you're watching tonight, and I believe you're watching live. I don't want to embarrass your flower, but I'm glad you're watching live, and I'm more glad that you've not been answering any of the questions in the comment section, but for me, just so I know, just to prove that you are kind of playing live and playing along, could you put your drink down? Could you give me a wave, please? Give me a wave. Not that hand, Sue. The other hand. Give me a wave. There you go. Sue's playing. Right. Awesome stuff. Let's do some answers. I need to do this thing. Ta-da! Answers. Scroll back to round 1, question 1. I tell you what, I'll just stick them all up. Why don't I just stick them all up? It'd be nice and quick. So, are you ready for your answers? I'm assuming you are. So, round 1, question 1. Round 1, question 1. Star Wars. Round 1, question 2. Adele. Round 1, question 3, the Bee Gees. Was anybody listening to Popmaster today? The Bee Gees. I got 3 in 10. Yeah! I'm not a massive Bee Gees fan, by the way. It's just because I'd already written this question. So the Bee Gees. Question 4 was C, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And question 5 was Twin Peaks. There you go. Twin Peaks. I need to scroll. No, that's the wrong round. Boom. I'll shove them all up. There we go. Right. So, question 6. Round 1, question 6 is... I've not written them down. Here we go. I told you the wheels would fall off. Round 1, question 6. Old man pretends to teach that to Karate Kid. Question 7. Titanic. Although, to be fair, there's been loads of movies about the Titanic and all that kind of stuff. So if you've got any of the others, I mean, look, you've probably put the 1997 film Titanic. But if you put any of the others and they're Titanic related, just give yourself a point. It's not a problem. Question 8. 2 tiny blokes. I'm looking for Lord of the Rings. 9 was Beauty and the Beast. Disney's Beauty and the Beast, or was the... It's a technicality. Sorry, I've just been handed... Oh, here we go, another Star Wars controversy. Yeah, but when it came out, it was just called Star Wars. What did I say? I said Star Wars. 1997, The Empire Strikes Back was a week's movie. Star Wars. Yep. I mean, I could have said Star Trek. Question 9, Beauty and the Beast. Question 10, old man with balloons abducts young boy after his wife leaves him. And the post-it note that I've just been handed here says his wife doesn't leave him, she dies. Well, I know, but it's kind of the same outcome. So, yeah, that's Up. The Pixar movie, Up. which I saw for the first time the other week, because I've got a little lad, and I strangely enjoyed it. It's all right. It's good fun, actually. The dog's bossing it. Right, so round 2, question 1. McDonald's. McMillions on Sky has currently replaced my obsession with The Last Dance on Netflix, and it's really good if you get the chance to watch it. Question 2 is the USA. Question 3 is Canada. Question 4 is... click this button, Tommy Hilfiger, there you go. 5 is Paris. I've avoided the Eiffel Tower, seemed too obvious. 6 is... it's Brighton and Hove Albion, but if you put Brighton, I'm going to give it you, because, you know, no one says Brighton and Hove Albion. We all say Brighton, so if you put Brighton, fine, have it. But if you've just put and Hove Albion, then seek help. 7 was what company is that? I mean, I reckon loads of you are going to kick yourselves on there. To be fair, it is. It's Santander. If you put Abbey National, you're not having it. It's Santander. There you go. The Bank of Ant and Dec. You can't have that either. That is the flag of Mexico. Number 8. Berlin. I'll see you soon, Berlin. Berlin. That is the Brandenburg Gate. World famous Brandenburg Gate. Question 10. So, what US city is that? If you've not got it, if you were to be standing exactly where that photograph is taken, you would be standing roughly where the D is in that sign. That is Los Angeles. I won't accept Hollywood. I said city, so there you go. Hollywood. Right. Oh, sports. What are you doing to me, sports? I used to like you. I used to be a massive fan of sports till I was doing this quiz, and everyone hates sports for some reason. It turns out you all miss it so much. All I read is how much everyone's missing sports. You do a sports round. Honestly. Right, so sports. Sports question. Here's your sports question. So, Team GB, London 2012. Right, number 1. Anthony Joshua. Come on, you've all got that, haven't you? Number 2, Jessica Ennis. Number 3, Chris Hoy. Number 4, Victoria Pendleton. I mean, come on. She's been on all the adverts. She's been on all kinds of Strictly Come Cook Your Own whatever. You know, she's been on them all. If you've not got Andy Murray in 5, have a word with yourself. Andy Murray, right. If you've not got 5 out of 5 there, you're all moaning about sports. But I tell you what, that's a solid 5 out of 5 there. Half of these people are Knights of the Realm now. 6, Mo Farah. Who's not got Mo Farah? 7, Bradley Wiggins. 8, Greg Rutherford. I mean, he's on all the travel programs right now. Nicola Adams. I've not seen a Lidl advert without Nicola Adams on it since 2014. The only one you may have struggled with, bless her, Catherine Granger. But I tell you what, I bet you my mum got it. So there's your sports round. There's your really, really popular sports round, which we won't be doing again next week. Round 4. That is Russell Howard, of course it is. That is a young Russell Howard. Question 2 is Mike Tyson. 3 is Charlize Theron. 4 is Kylie. 5 is Vin Diesel. 6. Guessing this was the tough one, wasn't it? Eddie Redmayne. Oscar-winning British actor Eddie Redmayne. 7. Morgan Freeman. 8. I suppose this might have been the tough one. Yeah, this little girl grew up to be Piers Morgan. Look at that, Piers Morgan. Belter. 9 is a very young Arnold Schwarzenegger. And 10 is the greatest skateboarder ever to have lived, unless someone texts me and tell me otherwise, because I literally know one skateboarder. That is Tony Hawk's. There you go. Tony Hawk's, the skateboarder. And we all got this little bundle of fun, didn't we? You all got that one. Look at that grin. Whatever happened to him, eh? Right. So, round 5. What did you do? What did you do? Did you take a punt or play it safe? So, let me get the right thing in order. There we go. I'm on the right screen. So, round 5, question 1. Harry Potter, play it safe. For 1 point, at which London station did you catch the train to Hogwarts? You caught the train from King's Cross. Or did you gamble for 2 points? What animal is the symbol of Gryffindor? Lion. Question 2 was capitals. What is the capital of Thailand? It is Bangkok. Nice and easy, I thought. So I'll put that as the 1 point question. Or, what is the capital city of Vietnam? Remember, please, only one answer only. Trusting you guys, one answer only. Hanoi. Hanoi is the capital of Bangkok. Sorry, did I say Hanoi is the capital of Bangkok? I've just got this voice in my head going, what have you just said then? Save your letters, folks, I'll read it again. What is the capital of Vietnam? The capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. For 2 points. Which British computer scientist invented the World Wide Web? This is your technology question for question 3. His name is Sir Tim Berners-Lee. It's a very, very popular quiz question. I'll accept Tim Berners-Lee. We're all friends here. Tim Berners-Lee, Timothy Berners-Lee, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, any variation on that. Or you may have taken a punt and you may have answered the harder question. Which British industrial designer created the product designs for the iPod, iPhone and iPad? That was Sir Jonathan Ive. Or I'll accept Johnny Ive. He was known for many, many years as Johnny Ive, and then he became a Knight of the Realm, so he became Sir Jonathan. But Johnny Ive. There you go. 4. Now, this is interesting. France. Mainly kind of O-level, GCSE, you know, whatever it's called now, French and stuff. I wonder how many of you have seen the French thing come up and just thought, oh, here we go. And you've read, what does je ne sais pas mean in English? And you've gone, oh, I don't know. I hope you've written it. If you said that, I hope you've written it. Because je ne sais pas means I don't know. So there you go. For 1 point, je ne sais pas. 1 point, I don't know. Or, if you fancied having a punt, what does Mardi Gras mean in English? It's Shrove Tuesday. I will accept Fat Tuesday, but it's Shrove Tuesday. So Shrove Tuesday, Fat Tuesday. If you've said either, if you've just said Tuesday because you've figured out the Mardi, then no, I'm not giving you half a point. I'm not giving you a point for Tuesday. It's Shrove Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, Shrove Tuesday. There you go. And your final question. Which celebrity, or I suppose your final topic, because there are 2 questions, isn't there? Your final topic. Which celebrity won the first series of Strictly Come Dancing on BBC One in spring 2004? What was that, mother? Hope you're right. Natasha Kaplinsky. It's a very famous quiz question. So yeah, Natasha Kaplinsky won. She was the first celeb to win BBC Strictly. Now, this is interesting. I'll probably find out tomorrow when I get like the text messages or the comments or the emails, whatever it is. Did anybody have a go at this? I don't know. Did anybody have a punt at this? Did anybody kind of, even if you got it wrong, you know, just let me know. I bet there's someone out there that's written Phil Tufnell. You'd be wrong. I'm breaking it to you gently. But, right. You can have 2 points if you've written any of the following names: Jason Wood, David Dickinson, Verona Joseph, Claire Sweeney, Martin Fire, Leslie Garrett, Christopher Parker. If you've written any one of them names, give yourselves two. See, someone's claiming they got Jason Wood. We got Jason Wood. Amazing. I don't even know who he is. Yeah, maybe he's your neighbour. Right, get your scores in. Right, so that's out of 50. That was the last question. Get your scores in and I'll read them out. If you want me to read them out, I'd like you to read them out. I'd like you to send them in, so I'll read them out. That's about it. So this is the bit where I just kind of wait for you to get all. So we've had the first claim in. Here we go. Adam Goddard, 39 points. Well done, Adam. Yeah, you're kind of the first one to submit your score every, which is really weird because you send your score in every week before I've finished reading out all the answers, which is because I'm 6 seconds ahead. So how are you doing? You must be like kind of. Here we go. Adam Goddard 39, Chris Shotton 33. I'm assuming playing alone again. So 33. So let's call that the highest score for the single player. Misha, mate. Doesn't matter. 27. Cough, cough. Doesn't matter. 27. Laura and Kev, 45. So Laura and Kev, 45. Ben Sweeting, 45. Silly Lemons, 37. Rubbish on the celebs again. I think you play on your own as well, so that's the highest. Michelle, 37. Pippa around the corner, 39. Robert Smith, Breeze Lane. Robert Smith, don't know who you are. Come and say hello. 43. Oh, you know you got the last few wrong, fair enough. Jez, 39. Well done, Jez. Fluent Code, a solid round number 36 this week. Catherine lost a whole round on sports. I get it, people. I get it. Bev Banham, 31. Doesn't Bev Banham sound like someone who's like in the third wheel in Cagney and Lacey? Bev Banham. Bertie Appleby and all the dried fruits. What a great name for a team. 41. Ronnie, 42, which is a new personal best for him and Zan. I've never heard it called that before. Mandy round the corner, 38. Is that the highest score for a single player? I mean, no, Mandy, you said you were playing with Luke, didn't you? That's right. Les, 44. Les and all the people around at the brewery. I've still never met you, but I tell you what, I'm going to. Les, 44. The last round done me. There you go. Helen Slater, 32. Paul over the road. Hello, mate. 35. Someone Strictly Come Dancing knowledge is lacking, but you know, hey, we'll let you off. Phasma. Is it Phasma online? We are poop as we only got 31. Don't you worry about it. You've played, and that's the main thing. And it's not the lowest score. Not that it's competition or anything to have the lowest score. Misha, love you, fella. Right. So what we got here? We got Pam and Rob on 40. Jem, Stu, and Tash 38. We got Helen and Steve Clark. Nice to speak to you tonight, guys. 35. Ian and Ange, 38. Mel and Lewis, 28. Chrissy and Dan, hello neighbour, 35. Joe and Steve, you must have been concentrating tonight, you've been quite quiet on the stuff, I'm not hearing about Joe and Steve. 31. Charlotte and Nick, 32. Lou, Sean and Dan, last week's joint winners. I'm frantically searching around like a kind of a drunk News at 10 presenter for more sheets of paper than there aren't any. So Lou, Sean and Dan and Barbie, 44. I'm not saying that out. You are the Booking Frowns. You are the Booking Frowns. You got 44. tonight's winners, unless anybody else sends me any kind of communication in the next... Nick, 43. Nice one, fella. So yeah, that's my brother playing. Nick. Hello, Nick. Good health, mate. Hang on. So my brother got 43. The Googs, 42. Pam got one up from last week. G's playing. He sometimes plays the next day. G's playing on 40. So right, unless I hear anything from anybody else, the winners, your winners this evening are Jim, Linda, and Lucy, that don't have a team name yet, but we can work on something. Jim, Linda, and Lucy on 47. Second week in a row, 47. Nice big hand for them. I now need to frantically... right, okay, so Mandy, thank you. See you next week. Jim says, thanks, John. No, thank you all. Right, we've done the answers bit. We've done the scores. I missed my little scores thing. We've just been doing all of that, and you were on this screen. I'm really sorry. You should have been on the score screen. Anyway, right. Okay. Right, throat's starting to go now. Look, are you up for this next week? Is anybody up for this next week? I say that bearing in mind where we are with the whole are we, aren't we, and all this kind of stuff. But this was quiz number 10, believe it or not. So there you go. Send me some comments. Send me some messages. Are you up for it next week? And I'll devote my Sunday to I'll spend all day Sunday in my garden, drinking, looking for weird and wonderful questions and pictures and all kinds of stuff for you guys if you're up for it. So yeah, there you go. So thank you. I'm already seeing, look at that, Tar Fella, thank you, yes, hell yeah, Misha, and Alex as well. Yes, up for it, okay, can't go to the pub, keep going, fair enough, what a lovely sentiment. Can't go to the pub, keep going. Phasma, thanks so much. Please, more and more. Okay. I mean, look, I'm not making these up, by the way. You can read them yourself. They're all there. Bev Banham wants more, and she's not even put an asterisk saying no sport. She just wants more. So let's do it next week. There'll be no sport. So thank you for playing, taking part. See you all next week. See you next week. Thanks for playing. This is the end.